Italy's history is a fascinating journey through time, marked by its transformation from the heart of the Roman Empire to a mosaic of independent city-states during the Renaissance, and finally to a unified nation in the 19th century. This rich historical tapestry encompasses legendary figures like Julius Caesar and Leonardo da Vinci, groundbreaking achievements in art, science, and politics, and a lasting influence on Western civilization. Italy's enduring legacy is seen in its architectural marvels, culinary traditions, and cultural contributions that continue to captivate the world. Today we will talk about history of Italy. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Ancient Rome, 753 BC, 476 AD. Roman Kingdom, Republic, and Empire. The history of Italy begins with the establishment of Rome in 753 BC, a city that would grow to become the heart of one of the most powerful empires in history. Initially a monarchy, Rome transitioned to a republic in 509 BC. This era saw the development of a complex system of governance, including elected officials, known as consuls, and a senate that represented the interests of the patricians or aristocratic families. The Roman Republic expanded rapidly through military conquest and alliances, dominating the Italian peninsula and eventually extending its influence across the Mediterranean. Significant wars such as the Punic Wars against Carthage propelled Rome into a position of preeminence. By 27 BC, Julius Caesar's adopted heir Octavian was named Augustus, marking the beginning of the Roman Empire. Under Augustus, Rome experienced a golden age known as the Pax Romana, a period characterized by relative peace and stability, extensive trade, and monumental architecture, including the construction of the Colosseum and the Pantheon. Key contributions in decline. The legacy of ancient Rome is immense, encompassing significant advancements in law, governance, engineering, architecture, and the arts. Roman law laid the foundations for legal systems around the world, while Roman engineering achievements, such as aqueducts and roads, facilitated trade and communication throughout the empire. However, the empire began to decline in the 3rd century AD due to a combination of internal strife, economic troubles, and external pressures from invading tribes. The split of the empire into eastern and western halves in 285 AD further exacerbated these challenges. The Western Roman Empire ultimately fell in 476 AD when the last emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer. This event marked the end of ancient Rome and the beginning of the Middle Ages in Italy. Middle Ages and Renaissance, 5th, 16th centuries. City-states and the cultural flowering of the Renaissance. The Middle Ages saw Italy fragmented into a patchwork of city-states and kingdoms, including Florence, Venice, Milan, and the Papal States. This political disunity, however, laid the groundwork for economic and cultural flourishing. Italian city-states became centers of trade, commerce, and cultural exchange, fostering an environment ripe for innovation. The 14th century ushered in the Renaissance, a period of renewed interest in the classical knowledge of ancient Rome and Greece. Artists, thinkers, and writers drew inspiration from antiquity, leading to groundbreaking developments in art, literature, science, and philosophy. Key figures like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Among the luminaries of the Renaissance were Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo, two titans of art and innovation. Leonardo, known for his masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and The Last Supper embodied the Renaissance ideal of the Renaissance man, a polymath with expertise in various fields, including painting, science, and anatomy. His notebooks are filled with sketches and observations that reveal his profound curiosity about the world. Michelangelo, another colossal figure of the Renaissance, is celebrated for his sculptural masterpieces, such as David in the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. His work exemplified the Renaissance focus on humanism and the beauty of the human form. Michelangelo's artistry and emotional depth brought a new level of expression to sculpture and painting, influencing generations of artists to come. The Renaissance also witnessed the emergence of humanism, a philosophical movement that emphasized the importance of individual experience and reason. Thinkers like Petrarch and Erasmus challenged the established norms, advocating for education, critical thinking, and a return to classical ideals. This intellectual revival laid the groundwork for the modern world. Unification of Italy, 19th century. The quest for a unified nation. The 19th century marked a pivotal moment in Italian history, as the dream of a unified Italy gained momentum. Prior to unification, Italy was a collection of independent states and kingdoms, often influenced by foreign powers. The movement for unification, known as the Risorgimento, sought to consolidate these disparate territories into a single nation. Key figures in this movement included Giuseppe Garibaldi, a military leader and nationalist, and Count Camillo di Cavour, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Sardinia. Cavour skillfully navigated diplomatic channels and military conflicts to further the cause of unification. His alliances with France in the military campaigns, led by Garibaldi, were instrumental in liberating southern Italy from foreign rule and incorporating it into the burgeoning Italian state. The role of key figures and events. Garibaldi's expedition of the Thousand in 1860 was a decisive moment in the unification process. With a small army of volunteers, Garibaldi successfully conquered Sicily and Naples, rallying support for the cause of a unified Italy. His charismatic leadership and commitment to the idea of a free Italy galvanized public sentiment. In 1861, the Kingdom of Italy was officially proclaimed with King Victor Emmanuel II as its monarch. However, unification was not fully realized until 1870, when Rome was captured and declared the capital of Italy. This event marked the culmination of decades of struggle and aspiration as Italy emerged as a unified nation on the European stage. Modern Italy and its global influence. The 20th century and world wars. The 20th century brought further challenges and transformations to Italy. The aftermath of World War I saw significant social and economic upheaval, leading to the rise of fascism under Benito Mussolini in the 1920s. Mussolini's regime sought to restore Italy's former glory through aggressive expansionism and militarism. However, World War II left Italy devastated, culminating in Mussolini's downfall and the establishment of the Italian Republic in 1946. Post-war reconstruction and European integration. In the post-war era, Italy underwent a remarkable recovery, aided by the Marshall Plan and a commitment to democratic governance. Italy became a founding member of the European Economic Community, EEC, in 1957, marking its integration into the European project. The country experienced significant economic growth, known as the Italian economic miracle, which transformed it into one of the world's leading economies. Cultural heritage and global influence. Today, Italy is celebrated for its rich cultural heritage, culinary traditions, and contributions to art, fashion, and design. Cities like Florence, Venice, and Rome remain cultural capitals, attracting millions of visitors each year who seek to experience Italy's historical and artistic treasures. Italian cinema, literature, and fashion have also left an indelible mark on global culture. Renowned filmmakers like Federico Fellini and Bernardo Bertolucci, along with fashion houses like Gucci, Prada, and Versace, continue to shape the cultural landscape. Italy's contributions to art and architecture are unparalleled. The Renaissance, which began in Italy in the 14th century, produced some of the most influential artists and architects in history. Figures such as Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael created masterpieces that remain central to the study of Western art. Architectural wonders like the Colosseum in Rome, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and Florence's Duomo stand as testaments to Italy's architectural innovation and craftsmanship. Italian cuisine is beloved worldwide for its emphasis on fresh, high-quality ingredients and regional diversity. Each region boasts its own specialties, from the rich pasta dishes of Bologna to the seafood-centric cuisine of Sicily. Staples like pizza and pasta have become global comfort foods, while Italian wine and cheese are celebrated for their quality and variety. The Mediterranean diet, rooted in Italian culinary traditions, is recognized for its health benefits. Literature and philosophy. Italian literature has produced a wealth of influential works, from Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy to modern classics by authors like Italo Calvino and Elena Ferrante. Italian philosophy has also made significant contributions, particularly during the Renaissance, with thinkers like Machiavelli and Giordano Bruno, whose ideas continue to resonate. Fashion and design. Italy is synonymous with high fashion and luxury. Cities like Milan and Florence are fashion hubs, home to iconic brands like Gucci, Prada, Versace, and Armani. Italian fashion is renowned for its elegance, craftsmanship, and innovation. The country's influence extends to design as well, with Italian designers being pivotal in the fields of furniture, automotive design, and interior decor. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.